Gratitude, a feeling that makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Gratitude can do wonders because the experience spreads to other people.
On this 21st year of togetherness, ALFEEN is celebrating KRITAJNA with grateful hearts. And today, we would like to look back and reflect with gratitude on the people, events, and incidents that have dotted our journey throughout these years. KRITAJNA is being thankful for what we have and receive. It's a means of coming closer to God.
Today, as we are celebrating KRITAJNA with grateful hearts, we should begin by expressing our gratitude towards God Almighty for our birth, our body, our family, and all our privileges.
Not only for that, for His everlasting care and concern as well. We shall thank God Almighty for all the endless gifts.
Let us all rise for the prayer song.
Just remember the Lord will give, and the answer is on its way. Our God is able, He is mighty, He is faithful. He never sleeps, He never slumbers, He never tires of hearing our prayer. When we are weak, He becomes stronger. So rest in His love and cast all of your cares on Him. Do you feel that the God has forgotten your needs? Just remember the God is always working in ways you cannot see. Our God is able, He is mighty, He is faithful. He never sleeps, He never slumbers, He never tires of hearing our prayer. When we are weak, He becomes stronger. So rest in His love and cast all of your cares on Him. He never sleeps, He never slumbers.
Stop it. Aditi Devo Bhava. Have you heard that adage?
Yes, that's a traditional Indian ethos towards guests.
Now we have a host of most respectable guests, and our school leader, Guest Sponsor Ed Salim, is going to welcome them formally. We request Guest Sponsor Ed Salim to formally welcome the gathering.
A very warm good evening to all. ALFEEN Public School is celebrating its 21st annual day. This year, we are delving into different dimensions of KRITAJNA with a grateful heart. And I, Gaswan Sir Salim, school leader, has endured the privilege of welcoming each and every one of you to this marvelous occasion. Let me begin by acknowledging the founders whose vision and mission to offer a varied educational experience has taken shape as ALFEEN Public School with a mission to help the children grow up good. This annual day is unique as we are honored to have the entire academia from our community as our chief guest. I consider myself fortunate in being part of this and to welcome you all. Let me begin my duty by welcoming Mr. R. Ranjit, CBSE City Coordinator, Principal of Sri Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Karikod, and Convener of Central Sahodaya Conclave, Kottayam. I extend my hearty welcome to you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome Ms. Lilikuti Jacob, Principal, Amaljodi College, Kuapalli. I welcome you with utmost happiness and hope that you would have a varied experience of long-forgotten school life here. Next, my words of welcome go to Father Augustine Pidigamala, the vibrant and determined principal of AKJM Higher Secondary School. Our next honorable guest of the day is Principal of St. Joseph Kundumbagam, Sister Little Rose, always with an endearing smile on her face. Sister Principal, we wish that this day would bring even more smiles on your face. I'm especially pleased to welcome Mr. James M.V., Principal, Deepole Public School, Mundakayam. We are so proud that our own James sir, who has been elevated to the status of Principal of Deepole Public School. We are glad that you have accepted our invitation. We are delighted to have Mr. Anthony Joseph, Correspondent Garden School, and Ms. Shiny Anthony, Principal, Garden School. We are all more delighted for you being a part of our school. Hearty welcome to you both. Ms. Subin Joseph, Manager, Tender Toes Play School, and Ms. Linu Abraham, Principal, Tender Toes Play School, also being the array of invited guests. On behalf of everyone, I extend a wholehearted welcome. Next, I sincerely welcome Mr. Jose K. Abraham, Director, and Ms. Tina Jose, Founder, Baby's Day Out and Play School, Kundumbagam. I'm glad to welcome Mr. Givergis Titus, President of the PTA, who has been so supportive in all our activities. I would also like to welcome Ms. Gigi Philip, Parathor Gram Panchayat Ward Member, to this festive gathering. You all have proved that it can take one or four people who are like-minded to create something that is meaningfully and valuable for millions of people in the world. This gathering once again announces the need to work together for the betterment of society, which endorses the whole purpose of education. The school management plays a challenging and rewarding role in shaping the destiny of students under its care. We are in state of transition and have been fortunate to have management with great vision about education. Hearty welcome to our chairman, Mr. Sunil Thomas Kollam, and manager, Ms. Mary Sunil. With a much obliging heart, I welcome Mr. K.P. Shamsuddin, the founder whose insight and perseverance has laid the cornerstone of this institution. It is his relentless effort that has taken ALFEEN Public School to this level. We are overwhelmed to have the benign presence of Ms. Sharif Rahman, a true humanitarian who always inspire us to be very down to earth. Let me extend a hearty welcome to you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome the bold and the proactive, our principal, Ms. Vinita G. Nair, the alchemist of our school, acclaimed as a creative technophile at CBSE Conclave. I take this opportunity to welcome the special invitees of the day and hope you would enjoy this festive day here. ALFEEN is always indebted to contributions of remarkable teachers who have laid a strong foundation on which the school stands strongly. A big salute to you all for your dedication towards this institution and its students throughout its existence. Hearty welcome to all our dear teachers who have accepted our invitation to be a part of annual day celebration. I'm sure that you will be taken down the memory lanes. Dear parents, I know the excitement you have while waiting to watch the performance of your dear ones. I welcome you all to this festive occasion. I would especially like to welcome all the honorable guests who have obliged us with your gracious presence and welcome you all to this gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, Gazwan. This is a moment to appreciate the efforts and talents of our students. Please put in your hands together when the victorious ones are being awarded.
Good evening, everyone. It's my proud privilege to call upon stage our dear students who have excelled in academic as well as art, literary, and sports competitions. To do the honors, may I have the privilege to call upon stage Mrs. Lilikuti Jacob, Principal Amal Jyoti College of Engineering. I also request our dear Principal Vinita ma'am to escort the guests to the stage. The prize for school topper in AISSCE 2022. Tessa M. Reddy scored 94.6%. She's topper in humanities stream and topper in English, economics, psychology, and history. I request Tessa's mother to come onto the stage and collect the memento as Tessa couldn't be here today. Next, we have Nasrin Anoop, who's a topper in science stream, topper in chemistry, physics, and biology. Anne Maria Philip, who's a topper in commerce stream, topper in accountancy. Next is the subject toppers in AISSCE 2022. Aman M. Hafiz, topper in mathematics and computer science. Maria Matthew, topper in business studies and accountancy. Marwa Ismail, topper in chemistry. Rachel Nora Francis, who's a topper in informatics practices. Thank you, Lilikuti ma'am. Now may I request Sister Little Rose, Principal St. Joseph's Public School, Kundambagam, to please come onto the stage and do the honors. The prize for A1 in AISSE 2021. Fia Rajna Suresh Babu, 98.4% school topper, A1 in all subjects, topper in English, Malayalam, mathematics and science. Naina Fini, A1 in all subjects, topper in English and Malayalam. Dharmik J. Shambhu, A1 in all subjects, topper in English and Hindi. Salva Mole, topper in English, Malayalam and social science. Tara Reji, topper in English. Rohan Bijul Cherian, topper in English. V.S. Nandini, topper in English. Thank you, sister, for doing the honors. May I now request Mr. Ranjit Rajan, the City Coordinator for CBSE and Principal of Sri Saraswati Vidya Mandir. Next is the prize for Central Sahodaya Conclave School Kalotsav, Bhava Sudha 2022. Jisa Martin of class 10 won first prize with A grade for light music. Tia Reggie of class 9 won first prize for Malayalam versification. Anima Lakshmi of class 12 won first prize for essay writing English and third prize for extempore English and versification English. P. Niranjan of class 12 won second prize for poster making and third prize for Malayalam versification. Janaki Jayadev of class 8 won second prize for English elocution. Sriya Satish of class 4 won third prize for Malayalam elocution. Alina Mohammad Ali of class 12 won third prize for Hindi recitation. Aksa Maria Anthony of class 12 won third prize for Western solo. Suhana Amina Shukur of class 12 won third prize for folk dance. Thank you, Ranjit sir. Now may I request Father Augustine, Principal AKJM School, Kanjirapally, to please come over to the stage. Next is the prize for swimming champions. Under 19 category, P. Niranjan has secured first place in breaststroke 20 meters, first place in breaststroke 40 meters, second place in freestyle 40 meters, first place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Salman Abdul Rahim has secured second place in backstroke 20 meters, first place in butterfly stroke 40 meters, first place in freestyle 20 meters, first place again in relay 4 into 40 meters. The under 14 category, we have Leo S. John, who has secured second prize for breaststroke 20 meters, first place breaststroke 40 meters, first place in butterfly stroke 40 meters, and second place for relay 4 into 40 meters. Thank you, Father. Now may I have the honor to call upon stage Mr. K.P. Shamsuddin, our former chairman. Next is the prizes for Swimming Championship 2022. We have ALFEEN Shamon, who is secured first place in freestyle 20 meters in under 11 category. Ainu Ashraf, who has secured third place in breaststroke 20 meters in under 19 category and second place in relay 4 into 40 meters, in under 19 category. Aksa Maria Anthony, who has secured third place, backstroke 40 meters, and second place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Alsabit Altaf, who has secured third place in breaststroke 20 meters, first place in butterfly stroke 20 meters, second place in freestyle 40 meters, and second place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Amin Shah, first place in backstroke 40 meters, second place in butterfly stroke 40 meters, third place in freestyle 20 meters, second place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Asghar Mohammad Ali, third place in backstroke 20 meters, second place in butterfly stroke 20 meters. Aisha Arif, third place in freestyle 20 meters, second place in backstroke 20 meters, second place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Farsana Amina Shukur, third place in freestyle 20 meters, second place in freestyle 40 meters, first place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Thank you, Shamsuddin sir. May I now request Mr. Sharif Rahman, our former manager. I request Fatima Nasrin, who has secured second place in relay 4 into 40 meters in under 19. Ghazwan Sarid Salim, who has secured second place, backstroke 40 meters, first place, butterfly stroke 20 meters, second place, butterfly stroke 40 meters, first place, relay 4 into 40 meters. Hannah Teresa Renu, third place, breaststroke 40 meters, second place, butterfly stroke 20 meters, third place freestyle 40 meters, first place relay 4 into 40 meters. Inu Rose Jose, second place backstroke 20 meters, third place breaststroke 20 meters, second place freestyle 20 meters, first place relay 4 into 40 meters. Janaki Jayadev, first place backstroke 40 meters, third place butterfly stroke 20 meters, first place butterfly stroke 40 meters, first place relay 4 into 40 meters. Kochi Philip, he has secured third place in butterfly stroke 40 meters and first place in relay 4 into 40 meters. Neil John, third place in freestyle 20 meters. Chia Thomas, second place breaststroke 40 meters, first place butterfly stroke 20 meters, third place freestyle 20 meters, second place relay 4 into 40 meters. Iron Jins, second place backstroke 20 meters, and second place relay 4 into 40 meters. Thank you, Sheriff sir. May I request Mr. James M.V., Principal DePaul School, Mundakayam, to please come over to the stage and do the honors. Next is the prize for individual champions 2022-23. category is Kiddies 1 Boys, Abhidev AR. Next we have Kiddies 1 Girls, Annette Neto. Kiddies 2 Boys, Amil Zaman PS. Kiddies 2 Girls, Aina Sheffin. Under sub-junior boys, we have Austin Alexander. Sub-junior girls, Fiza Jabir Hussain. Junior boys, Adinath Shinto. Junior girls, Abina Anis. Junior 2 boys, Adil Salman. And Junior 2 girls, Anna Sara J. Thank you, James, sir. Next, I would like to request Mrs. Linu Abraham, the coordinator for Tender Toes, please come over to the stage and do the honors. The senior boys category, we have Adnan Anis. Under senior girls, Afrin Fatima. The super senior boys, Crispin Sobi Joseph. The super senior girls, Aksa Maria Anthony. Famida Ajmal. And Fatima Nasrin. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Ms. Tina Jose, the manager of Babies Day Out, to please come over to the stage. Next, we have the prize for Math Magician of the year 2022-23. Ishan Anish of class 1B. Erin Anna Rintu of class 3B. Nisna Nasser of class 4B. Janaki Jaydev of class 8A. Abdul Basit of class 10A. I'm sorry, Abdul Basit is absent today. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have the much awaited prize of the year. For that, I request Ms. Shiny Anthony, the coordinator for Garden School, to come over to the stage, please. The award for the house with highest points in the art and literary competitions for the year 2022-23 goes to Shruti House with 637 points. I request the house warden and the leaders, Ms. Alina Muhammad Ali and Suhana Amina Shukur, to receive the trophy. The award for the house with highest points in the annual athletic meet goes to Swaram House with 506 points. May I request the house warden, Ms. Shaima A.S., and leaders Aksa Maria Anthony and Fida Nasrin to receive the trophy. And the award for the champion house of the year for all level goes to Shruti House with 1,037 points. To receive the championship trophy, I request the house warden, Ms. Priya Rajesh, the house captain and the vice captain, Ainu Ashraf and Shabrish Hari. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you everyone for waiting patiently and encouraging our children.
Don't you think our school is the most fun place to be in?
Yes, with all the activities that educate and entertain us. It is actually Edutainment at ALFEEN, and our guests would like to know all about it. There are umpteen things that our teachers had organized for us. Do you know the mastermind behind all this?
Our dear Principal Vinitha ma'am, who believes in giving us engaging activities to explore, experience and excel.
We invite our dear principal, Ms. Vinitha G. Nair, to present the annual report.
Esteemed dignitaries of the days, invited guests, my beloved parents, my dearest staff members, and my sweet Alfenians, a warm good evening to all. There are so many things in the world that could be invisible to the material eye. And when you take a moment to stop, to pause, to be present and notice them, that is gratitude. KRITAJNA is about cultivating an awareness of consciousness so we can be fully present to enjoy the gifts for which we are grateful. My first note on gratitude goes to the very strength of ALFEEN Public School, my children, without whom nothing would have been possible. I'm fortunate with their unparalleled creativity, excitement, and togetherness. They put in everything that they do. They always rise much above their abilities to shoulder the responsibilities that make us what we are, young, vibrant, and growing. And you will be witnessing all this tonight. Just like teachers, parents are equal partners in education. I thank my dear parents for the trust and cooperation, for your suggestions and constructive criticisms. Thank you for your unwavering support amidst of all the challenges we faced during the pandemic. KRITAJNA to my teachers who are always eager to learn, unlearn, and relearn, to keep themselves updated with the new era of Education 4.0, where human and artificial intelligence are complementary. They help me in fulfilling the vision of ALFEEN Public School. It is a coincidence that the theme of this year's annual day is KRITAJNA, because it is only with grateful hearts that we can acknowledge the visionary, our most beloved Mr. K.P. Shamsuddin, who had envisioned ALFEEN to be a school with a difference, a home away from home. In fulfilling his dream, he was supported by a team comprising of the manager, Mr. Sharif Rahman, one of the greatest team leader I have ever seen, who shared the same vision. From the time of inception, greatest focus has been given on strengthening the teaching faculty. Now, when all the educational boards are insisting on more than 50 hours of training, the teachers here had already been well equipped to accept all challenging tasks, and ALFEEN has always lived up to that vision. While trying to achieve this vision, the great focus has been on transforming every ordinary student into one of the extraordinary merit. I feel much obliged to the management, which has been so supportive, proactive, unassuming all these years. Yes, KRITAJNA to the founder chairman of ALFEEN Public School, Mr. K.P. Shamsuddin, and the heart and soul of ALFEEN Public School, our most beloved former chairman and manager, Mr. Sharif Rahman. After 20 illustrious years of passionate devotion for the promotion of academic excellence and educational brilliance, a step to continue the legacy in an equally safe hand has been initiated. ALFEEN has been handed over to much reliable hands of Kalankulam family. It's my honor and privilege to thank the chairman, Mr. Sunil Thomas, and manager, Mrs. Mary Sunil, who were always there with us from the beginning and have held ALFEEN as a toddler, guided it, nourished it, molded it, and strengthened it. The dream is to continue the legacy, to take the school to international standards. When ALFEEN celebrates the 21st annual day, we have aligned with national education policy to a greater extent in terms of teacher empowerment and curriculum transaction. Fun experiential learning has always been a part of the pedagogy, adopting all new trends in teaching and learning. All activities are focusing on the development of 21st century skills and values. Innovation has been a culture throughout the year with the full-fledged adult tinkering lab and activities. It is indeed a proud moment for me to watch my children presenting the annual report 2022. Over to my ALFEENians. Thank you all. God bless.
ALFEEN aims at the holistic development of the students. On the 1st of June, the school was ready to welcome us back to school after the lockdowns. The entrance, corridors and classrooms were decorated. The artistically designed signature tree at the entrance was a great icebreaker. Our teachers received us with open hands to the ALFEEN family.
Academic excellence is the hallmark of a good institution. I feel honored to announce the commendable board results of Class 10 and 12. The AISSE results was very fulfilling. The result was 100% pass, and our school topper, KRITAJNA Suraj Babu, could score up to 98.4%. 3 students got A1 in all subjects: KRITAJNA Suraj Babu, Naina Fini, and Dharmik Jeshambu. AISSE results surpassed the expectations of all. The school topper and the humanities topper, Tazan Raji, made everyone proud by scoring 94.6%. Nasrin Anub of Science stream topped it with 93%, and Anne Maria Philip of Commerce stream scored a commendable 87.6%.
At ALFEEN, our teachers are also constantly learning and upgrading themselves. The teachers of ALFEEN strive to stay updated by attending all training programs as stipulated by CBSE board. The teachers attended various webinars on CBSE online portal and capacity building session, Transforming the Transformers, conducted by Central Sahodaya Conclave Cotton. ALFEEN, on alignment with NEP, conducted several sessions to empower the educators. We start off with the session by our principal, Ms. Vinita G. Nair, on curriculum mapping and learning gap analysis. Year planning and lesson planning were done based on this. Innovative strategies like art integration, projects, STG integration, experiential learning, etc. became part of our curriculum, and we enjoy learning our lessons.
Gamification being the future of education, a 3-day training session was conducted by our principal. Many latest tech terms and pedagogical strategies through games were introduced. Subject-specific sessions organized by Central Sahodaya Conclave, Kottayam, for the CBSE teachers were conducted in our school. There were 2 sessions for chemistry led by our principal. Innovative strategies in chemistry and decoding the sample question paper. Our Malayalam faculty, Ms. Shiji Supragash, led a session for the secondary Malayalam teachers.
The theme for this academic year is Know How or Learn by Doing. Monthly activities and weekly assemblies are based on this theme. Besides, the school supports a variety of club activities and intramurals. In the month of June, at the World Environment Day, we brought green surprises to be gifted to our classmates. Malayalam Manorama's Vayankalari was launched in the first week of June. In response to the dailies, Nalapalam activity, tabloid newspapers were made. Yoga Day was celebrated in its true minds. The display of various yogasanas exhibiting the physical prowess of students mesmerized the audience. A 1-week free online training yoga program was also organized for the parents. The students of class 8 in the reading month took up an interesting activity. They made blurbs of the book Alchemist, and to our utmost delight, this was also shared by Paulo Coelho via his Twitter and Instagram accounts.
The primary session celebrated the event Fly High on 26th and 27th July to commemorate diverse professions. A year-long activity, Career Walk series, was also initiated to introduce the senior students to the infinite possibilities available in the current professional scenario. Mr. Ashin Biju, alumna, auditor at Video Australia, interacted with students and parents on an online session. In the second series of Career Walk, we got the opportunity to interact with Mr. Thomen J. Kachangeri, IPS DGP Investigations.
Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav was celebrated with patriotic fervor. The chief guest, Mr. Rajmohan NC, DYSP Crime Branch, Ernakulam, addressed the gathering with his thought-provoking and inspiring words. The dress-up activity and the patriotic songs invigorated feelings of pure devotion for the nation and respect for freedom fighters. The celebration was truly a memorable one, efficaciously creating an ambience of patriotism, unity, integrity, and harmony.
There is no profession more noble, more powerful, or with greater influence than teaching. What the teachers have left behind is a legacy,
On Teachers' Day, we paid tribute and extended our gratitude and love for our dear teachers. During the morning assembly, the teachers were gifted with handmade beautiful cards by the students of class 11th. Autumn celebrations was resplendent with much cheer, fun and vibrancy that our corridors have been missing for the past 2 years. The modish Maveli, auspicious Pookalam, Mega Tiruvadira, delectable homemade Onasadya and traditional games complemented the festivities of the day. The investiture ceremony of the Student Leadership Squad is one of the momentous occasions when the school entrusts the mantle of responsibility to the newly appointed school cabinet. The leaders had to cover many levels. They had to prove their communication and public speaking skills for being qualified for the final round. Election for the post of school leaders, talent display for cultural captains, and physical test for school sports captains. The chief guest, Mr. Shintu P. Kurian, Circle Inspector of Police, Kanjirapally, in his speech advised the newly invested members to be impartial and honest in discharging their duties. Annual Science Fair was held in the last week of September. All students of classes 1 to 10th participated. All came forward with new creative ideas on topics given separately for each class. The exhibition was spread over 3 days. As the curious minds of the little ones got curiouser and curiouser, we had a fun time exploring and explaining facts and facets of science.
The Gandhi Jayanti and Durga Puja celebration were conducted by the students of class 6A. To reveal the day, the special assembly started with the Gandhi Bhajan, which was sung by the school choir with full exuberance. The Gandhian ideals were depicted and conveyed through a script in the most elegant manner. A quest of Mahatma, the greatest hero of our country, enabled us to delve into the life of this astonishing leader. The Durga Puja dance that symbolizes victory of good over evil won the hearts of the audience. As part of Gandhi Jayanti celebration, the Clean Campus program was organized to inculcate the value of keeping our surroundings clean to control the spread of disease. The whole school worked hand in hand and the outcome was simply blissful. Class picnics were conducted in October for classes 1 to 10. The primary students were taken to Fort Kochi, while the middle section and secondary students picnicked at Wonderla.
As part of the Kerala Privy celebrations, the Malayalam department organized a wide variety of programs, including ALFEEN Radio Live. The history, culture, and uniqueness of the 14 districts of Kerala was celebrated through the broadcast. This year's Children's Day was really a memorable one. We kicked off the assembly with a dress-up activity where we had the tiny tots of little ALFEEN dressed up as various personalities, followed by the handing over of the proceedings of the charity drive to the Panchayat officials. Class magazines were released by Mr. P.S. Rajesh. In the afternoon, the teachers took the stage in song, dance, and drama. The school had organized a special session on 9th November by Mr. Shintu P. Kurian, Circle Inspector of Kanjirapally, on the topics of cyber security, drug abuse, and adolescence. The annual athletic meet was conducted on 20th November. The chief guest was Mr. Sajimoon VP, Physical Education Teacher, CKM HSS Kortod. It was a day filled with sportsmanship, enthusiasm, and memories to cherish.
The theme of this year's Annual Day celebration is KRITAJNA, being grateful for what we have, pausing to notice and appreciate the things we often take for granted. Major upcoming events are Merit Day and Student-led Conference.
ALFEEN strives constantly to construct a scientific and creative attitude for young minds. Math Master. APS Math Master Club aims at enhancing the logical skills, thereby inculcating self-study, individual work as well as team spirit. It also helps to create and maintain interest towards mathematics through various class-wise and inter-class quiz competitions. Monthly winners of each class were appreciated. Students of 8 to 10 also participated in CBSE Ganit Challenge contest. Masterminds. APS Masterminds Club helps to maintain interest towards general knowledge and current affairs. Various activities organized in different sectors allow us to be aware of many things that are going on around us. Monthly winners are encouraged through class WhatsApp groups and Facebook.
Atal Tingling Lab was inaugurated by our dearest MLA, Advocate Sebastian Kulathungal on 22nd April 2022. ATL provides workspace where young minds can give shape to their ideas through hands-on learning. The lab is equipped with do-it-yourself kits and 3D printers. APS attained Cyber Smart certification this year. A full-day training on startup and leadership was conducted by a team from Amal Jodi College of Engineering in the month of August. Our school is a green school. Our campus has been a plastic-free zone since 2018. We are aware that it is our responsibility to protect our environment. On World Environment Day, we planted more than 100 saplings. We have a vegetable garden. There are many indigenous and exotic fruit trees in our campus, all because of the strenuous efforts of the Green Team members over the years.
Our talent competition 20 Voice Your Heart started in June. The grand finale was conducted on 20th October. Winner with an A grade qualified for Central Sahodaya Kala Ulsava. ALFEEN participated in the international project Suchana for the Planet Saviors, a global UN SDG relaxation project in association with the government of Philippines. It was a one-month project. Our school nominated 2 teams of 5 students and 1 mentor each under category 1, 8 to 11 years. The project topic was waste management. There were time-bound weekly assignments like poster making on microplastic waste in oceans, plant a planned activity and a cleaning drive. The final project was to make a brick house with plastic waste. Our both teams reached the semi-finals and secured 5th and 6th positions in the finals. We also got the opportunity to attend many webinars, training sessions and virtual tours.
APS quiz team won 3rd position in the inter-school quiz competition held as a part of anti-malarial month activities by Family Health Center Parathoda. The 3-member team comprised Aslan Muhammad of class 10 and Hazel John and Leah Anthony of class 9th. As a part of Gandhi Jayanti celebration, a quiz competition on Gandhi and Satyagraha movement was conducted by ASER Foundation on 4th October. The team of ALFEEN was represented by Aslan Muhammad and Zaina K. Shahul from the secondary section.
ALFEENians bagged many prizes in Basada, Central Sahodaya Conclave Kottayam Kalotsav.
Jisa Martin of class 10th won first prize with A grade for light music.
Tia Reggie of class 9 won first prize for Malayalam versification.
P. Niranjan of class 12 won second prize for poster making and third prize for Malayalam versification.
Anima Lakshmi of class 12 won first prize for essay writing English and third prize for extempore English and versification English.
Janaki Jayadev of class 8 won second prize for English elocution.
Sriya Satish of class 4 won third prize for Malayalam elocution.
Alina Muhammad Ali of class 12 won third prize for Hindi recitation.
Aksa Maria Anthony of class 12 won third prize for Western Solo.
Suhana Amina Shukur of class 12 won third prize for folk songs.
ALFEEN hosts Central Sahodaya Conclave Kottayam Inter-School Swimming Championship.
A big cheer to the individual champions. P. Niranjan of class 12, Salman Abdul Rahim of class 9 and Leo S. John of class 8.
ALFEEN is a home away from home for every ALFEENian. Saluting the ethos of this abode of excellence, this year's school magazine has been named 101 ALFEEN Stories. In the first phase, all classes made a class magazine in which each ALFEENian has penned his or her memories and stories associated with their second home. The best works will be compiled for the school magazine. Making students aware about their responsibilities towards the society is an essential part of education. Outreach programs serve this purpose. Students of middle school conducted a fundraising activity, Ruji, a taste to remember, on October 14th. Little ALFEEN's annual charity sale was on October 28th. All the proceeds were donated to 17 worthy people of Paratod Panchayat.
Little ALFEEN opened its door in June with lots of fun activities. The teachers welcomed the children who have stepped into a new world away from their homes with cute headbands and balloons.
To inculcate the habit of healthy eating, Little ALFEEN celebrated Eat Your Veggies Day on June 20th and International Fruit Day on July 11th. The children prepared yummy sandwiches with the help of teachers. Adding a dash of creativity, 2 simple crafts with carrots were taught. The celebration ended up with the game Guess the Vegetable. On Fruit Day, different fruits were mixed together to make fruit salad, which was later served to the children.
On World Food Day, a live session on how to make a snack out of leftover food passed an awareness on zero food wastage. International Day of Girl Child at Little ALFEEN. Kids had a great time interacting with the guest of the day, Miss Cicely Jeffin. International Monday in June was an opportunity for the kids to discover the messy joy that comes from playing in and with mud. Our world is filled with colors. A very important part of learning during kindergarten years is identification and recognition of colors. The blue color day and yellow color day offers new realms of fun learning.
Talent display activities spread across the week. They showcase their best performances confidently. Kids love toys. On Toy Day, the little ones got the choicest opportunity to bring their favorite toys to school and talk about them. The little ones looked exuberant, dressed up as their favorite cartoon characters.
Through zebra crossing activity, they got their first lessons on road safety and traffic rules. Bakrid, Onam, Independence Day, Diwali and Christmas celebrations included a lot of fun-filled activities to segue the values and ethics of our glorious culture into the little minds.
Parents and Grandparents Day was celebrated with great enthusiasm. Family Day helped them to understand the importance of a family. A session on good manners was imparted by Anne Mary Cherian. Sports Day of Little ALFEEN was vibrant with march past, drill display and rhythmic dance movement.
Apart from preparing the students to qualify for purely academic purposes, efforts are made to equip the young minds with social, cultural and ethical skills to be contributors to the global community. May the flag of ALFEEN fly high with success and pride.
A person who has made her passion her profession. Mary Ma'am considers education as a very powerful tool. And being an educator a calling, a repository of creativity, her magical touch would deeply transform the children who she gets involved with. And now, from the role of being an educator, she has taken up an even more challenging task, being the manager and giving direction to this institution, which she has nurtured from its infancy. I now welcome Ms. Mary Sunil, the manager of ALFEEN Public School, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Rihanna, for escorting me up those tricky steps. And thank you, Yasser. A very good evening to each and everyone present here today. I am extremely overwhelmed to be given this opportunity to address you all on this beautiful occasion of the 21st annual celebrations of our school. Honestly speaking, till last evening, I was at a loss to decide as to what I should speak on today. Then the theme for the day caught my attention. KRITAJNA, gratitude. What a simple yet powerful word. As a child, I remember my father telling me to always count your blessings, to wake up in the morning and pause for a second, and to be grateful for the roof over your head, food on your plate, and the clothes on your back. These, of course, are the basic needs of any person. But you go beyond this, there are so many little blessings of life you need to be grateful for. Sometimes when you want more, you forget to appreciate what you already have. It's important to pause and acknowledge what you have and what you've achieved. Give thanks and make a conscious effort to be happy and move on positively to achieve even more. As I stand here today, I have this deep feeling of gratitude towards so many special people. Gratitude first towards you, my dear parents, without whom this school wouldn't have been what it is today. You have extended your unconditional love and support to the school's mission and vision, which has been a tremendous help towards achieving our goals. Your trust in the school has always motivated the school to reach the zenith of excellence. Gratitude towards these eminent special guests seated here today. I am truly honored and humbled that in spite of your busy, hectic schedule, you accepted our invitation to be here and be a part of our special day. We are all a team working towards this institution called education. How do you define education? This quote I came across very aptly sums up the essence of education. Simple enough for any child to understand. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Yes, education is important to score good marks, to get into a good university or college, to establish your career. But is that all that education is about? As I've always told my parents, it is not just about learning your ABCs or 1, 2, 3s. It's about learning how to be a good human being. To teach them how to walk, how to talk, how to stand, how to sit, how to dress well, how to show respect to each other, to be kind to one another, to be grateful for family and friends, and to be thankful for the blessing of life itself. I believe if you can teach your child to be a good human being, everything else, including academics, will fall into place. To all the respected heads of the reputed institutions here today, I extend a warm hand of friendship. May this be the beginning of a sincere relationship where we all work together, hand in hand, to bring into the world good humans and make our world a better and beautiful place to live in. My words would not be complete if I do not mention my deepest gratitude towards these 4 special people who are responsible for what the school is today and who has, to a certain extent, played a major role in what I am today. Mrs. Naomi Kundangiril, a very good friend of mine who introduced me to ALFEEN Public School. Mrs. Lucy Kurian, our first principal of the school, my friend and mentor. Mr. KP Shamsuddin, whom I fondly call KPS, and of course, Mr. Sharif Rahman. Their clear-cut vision and sincere love for ALFEEN Public School has undoubtedly brought about the school to be recognized as a school with a difference. My association with APS began 20 years ago. I am ever grateful to all of them for believing in me and blindly giving me a free hand to put forth my ideas with no questions asked. My passion for teaching and my love for children has made me what I am today. Now, 21 years later, with the support and love of my husband, I am here to take this school to the next level of excellence with a new identity. I dream of progressing our school step by step to an international level, to expose my children to high-quality learning and to expose them to the world out there, to make them confident global contributors, to encourage them to dream big. To enhance the school infrastructure is a must, as I believe a good infrastructure is a key element in a child's academic as well as holistic growth. I dream that our school will be known not just within Kanjirapally, but much further beyond, and for that, a full-fledged residential facility is in plan. Many may think all this will just remain a dream, but you need to dream to make it happen. It is a long, challenging journey ahead, but Sunil and myself are all excited to embark on this journey, and with the Lord's grace, will make it happen. Coming back to our annual day celebrations, gratitude goes towards my dear teachers and children. We have all assembled here today to motivate and cherish the young minds present amongst us, all ready and excited to perform for you. The teachers have been tirelessly and relentlessly training the children for a near perfect show. And I am ever grateful for the hard work, dedication, and energy put in by each one of them, teaching and non-teaching personnel alike. Yesterday, I had a conversation with Ms. Vinita, and she told me that she had pushed in children who couldn't dance to dance. My loving gratitude to my principal. She has never ceased to amaze me. I have only deep admiration and respect towards her. How she encourages and gently nudges forward each child to believe in themselves and thus make them feel so special and confident. So, dear audience, watch and tell me if you're able to identify the children who said they couldn't dance or perform. As I end my words here, my humble gratitude towards my Lord Almighty for this beautiful day and for bringing us all together today. God has a plan for each one of us, and sometimes it may not be at par with ours. All we have to do is trust in Him and move ahead positively through all the highs and lows. Sit back and enjoy, dear family and friends, and have a memorable, lovely evening ahead. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Mr. R. Ranjit has always been a well-wisher and has supported us when he was the principal of a neighborhood school. Now he is elevated to more versatile roles such as CBSE City Coordinator, Principal of Sri Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Karikod, and Convener of Central Sahodaya Conclave, Kottayam. I request Honorable Guest Mr. R. Ranjit to address the gathering.
ഏറ്റവും സ്നേഹം നിറഞ്ഞ വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികളെ, ആൽഫിൻ കുടുംബാംഗങ്ങളെ, ആൽഫിൻ സ്കൂൾ ഹെഡ് ബോയുടെ സ്വാഗത പ്രസംഗത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു വാക്കിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ ഞാൻ തുടങ്ങുന്നു. ആൽഫിൻ ഈസ് യുണീക്ക്. കഴിഞ്ഞ 21 വർഷക്കാലമായിട്ട് ഈ വിദ്യാലയവുമായിട്ട് സഹകരിച്ചു പോകുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തി എന്ന നിലയിൽ അതിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അർത്ഥത്തിലും എനിക്ക് പറയാൻ പറ്റും ആൽഫിൻ യുണീക്കാണ്, വ്യത്യസ്തമാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു ഉദാഹരണമാണ് ഈ വേദിയിൽ ഇന്ന് നടന്നത്. കോട്ടയം ജില്ലയിലെ 119 CBSE സ്കൂളുകളുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെടുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തി എന്ന നിലയിൽ ഒട്ടനവധി വാർഷികാഘോഷങ്ങളിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുകയും എൻ്റെ വിദ്യാലയത്തിൽ വാർഷികാഘോഷങ്ങൾ നടത്തുകയും ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തി എന്ന നിലയിൽ എനിക്കറിയാം, മിക്കപ്പോഴും വാർഷികാഘോഷ ചടങ്ങുകളിൽ വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികളുടെയൊക്കെ പ്രസംഗത്തിന് ശേഷമായിരിക്കും പ്രൈസ് ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂഷൻ നടത്തുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ കുട്ടികളെയാണ് ആദ്യം ആദരിച്ചത്. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയാണ് സ്കൂൾ എന്ന തിരിച്ചറിവ് തന്നെയാണ് ആൽഫിൻ്റെ യുണീക്ക്നെസ്. അതിന് പിന്തുണച്ച ഈ സ്കൂളിൻ്റെ ആദരണീയായ പ്രിൻസിപ്പലിനും ഇവിടുത്തെ എല്ലാ ടീം മെമ്പേഴ്സിനും പ്രത്യേകമായ ഒരു അഭിനന്ദനം ആദ്യം തന്നെ രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. രണ്ടാമത്, ആദരണീയ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ റിപ്പോർട്ടിനിൽ നിന്ന് തുടക്കത്തിൽ നിന്ന് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ പറഞ്ഞൊരു വാക്കാണ്, ആൽഫിൻ ഈസ് എക്വിപ്ഡ് വിത്ത് 21st century സ്കിൽസ്. 21ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് കുട്ടികളെ തയ്യാറെടുക്കുന്നതിൽ ആൽഫിൻ പ്രതിജ്ഞാബദ്ധമാണ്. അതിനുള്ള തയ്യാറെടുപ്പുകളാണ് ആൽഫിനിൽ നടക്കുന്നത് എന്ന് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ പറഞ്ഞു. അതിനുള്ള ഉദാഹരണം നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ അവാർഡ് ഏറ്റുവാങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ തന്നെ കണ്ടു. പ്രധാനമായിട്ടൊരു വിദ്യാലയത്തിൽ, ഒരു വിദ്യാർത്ഥി ജീവിതത്തിൽ അതിനെ 4ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് തിരിക്കാം. ഒരു വിദ്യാലയത്തിൻ്റെ മെറിറ്റിന് അക്കാഡമിക്, ആർട്സ്, സ്പോർട്സ്, 4ാമത് വാല്യൂ, സമൂഹത്തിന് എന്ത് നൽകുന്നു എന്ന നിലയിൽ. ഇവിടെ കണ്ട പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ റിപ്പോർട്ടിൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ CBSE പൊതുപരീക്ഷയിൽ 10ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലും 12ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലും മികവിൻ്റെ വിദ്യാലയമായി ആൽഫിൻ മാറിയതിൻ്റെ മെറിറ്റ് അവാർഡുകൾ നമ്മുടെ കുട്ടികൾ ഏറ്റുവാങ്ങുന്നത് കണ്ടു. സോ ആൽഫിൻ 21ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിനെ പാകപ്പെടുത്തുന്ന അക്കാഡമിക് സ്കില്ലിൽ ഒന്നാമതാണ്. രണ്ടാമത്, കോട്ടയം ജില്ലയിലെ മറ്റുള്ള വിദ്യാലയങ്ങളുമായിട്ട് കോമ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഒരു ജില്ലാ തലത്തിലുള്ള സ്പോർട്സ് മേളകളിൽ, അത് നീന്തൽ തൊട്ട് വ്യത്യസ്തമായ സ്പോർട്സ് മേളകളിൽ മികവാർന്ന വിജയം കൈവരിച്ച ആൽഫിനിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥിനികളെ കണ്ടു. സോ സ്പോർട്സിലും ആൽഫിൻ 21ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൻ്റെ മുന്നോട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് പോകുന്നതെന്ന് കണ്ടു. ആർട്സ് ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽ ജില്ലാ തലത്തിൽ സെൻട്രൽ സഹോദയ കോൺക്ലേവ് നടത്തിയ ഭാവസുധ കോമ്പറ്റീഷനിൽ മികവാർന്ന വിജയം നേടിയ കുട്ടികളെ ആദരിക്കപ്പെട്ടതിലൂടെ 21ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൻ്റെ കലാമേഖലയിലും ആൽഫീൻ ഒന്നാമതാണ് തെളിയിച്ചു. പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് ഫ്രീ ക്യാമ്പസ് ഉൾപ്പെടെ സ്വച്ഛതാ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉൾപ്പെടെ ഉള്ള വാല്യൂ ബേസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള സാമൂഹ്യ നന്മയുതകുന്ന ചാരിറ്റി പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ ഉൾപ്പെടെയുള്ള നടത്തുന്നതിനകത്ത് വന്നപ്പോൾ വാല്യൂ പോലുള്ള മൂല്യങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന സ്കൂളാണ് ആൽഫീൻ എന്ന് തെളിയിച്ചു. സോ കുഡോസ് ടു ആൽഫീൻ ഫാമിലി ഫോർ ദ വണ്ടർഫുൾ ആൻഡ് ഔട്ട്സ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് പെർഫോമൻസ്. അതിനുശേഷം ആദരണീയായ സ്കൂൾ മാനേജർ പറഞ്ഞു, ആൽഫിൻ ഗ്ലോബൽ നിലത്തിലേക്ക് ഉയർത്തുന്ന ഒരു ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ ലെവൽ ആൽഫിൻ ഉള്ള ഒരു ഗ്ലോബൽ സിറ്റിസനാണ്. ഈ ഗ്ലോബൽ സിറ്റിസൺ എന്ന വാക്ക് നമ്മൾ ഈ അടുത്ത കാലത്ത് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ കേട്ടത് 34 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് ശേഷം ഭാരതത്തിനൊരു ദേശീയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം ലഭിച്ചപ്പോഴാണ്. നമ്മളുടെ പുതിയ ദേശീയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം NEP 2020 2 വർഷമായി കേന്ദ്ര സർക്കാർ നടപ്പിലാക്കിയിട്ട് ഈ ദേശീയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയത്തിൻ്റെ വിഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇന്ത്യയിലെ പുതുതലമുറയെ ഗ്ലോബൽ സിറ്റിസൺ ആയി മാറ്റുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അതുതന്നെയാണ് ആൽഫിൻ്റെ ലക്ഷ്യമെന്ന് ആദരണീയ മാനേജർ പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ആ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങൾക്കാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക്, നമുക്ക്, രക്ഷിതാക്കൾക്ക്, ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന മറ്റുള്ള വിദ്യാലയത്തിലെയും സാമൂഹ്യ മേഖലയിലെയും കൂട്ടായ്മയുടെ പ്രതീകമായി എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്നവർക്ക് എങ്ങനെ പിന്തുണ കൊടുക്കാമെന്ന് ചിന്തിച്ചു കണ്ട് അതിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്ത് കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ സംസാരിക്കാമെന്ന് ഞാൻ കരുതുന്നു. അതിൽ പ്രധാനമായിട്ട് 34 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് ശേഷം ഭാരതത്തിൻ്റെതായ ഒരു ദേശീയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം വന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. ഈ ദേശീയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് വന്നേക്കുന്ന ഏറ്റവും പ്രഥമമായ ചേഞ്ച് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 3.5 വയസ്സ് മുതലുള്ള പ്രീ KG, KG, LKG, UKG തുടങ്ങിയ നമ്മൾ കിൻഡർ ഗാർഡൻ എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്ന സെക്ഷൻ സ്കൂളിങ്ങിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിരുന്നു. ഇതുവരെ 6 വയസ്സ് മുതലാണ് പൊതുവിദ്യാഭ്യാസം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്കൂളിങ്ങിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിരുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളത് 3.5 വയസ്സ് മുതൽ പൊതുവിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിൻ്റെ ഔദ്യോഗിക വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായി മാറുകയാണ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. ആ മാറ്റം ഉൾക്കൊള്ളാൻ നമ്മൾ തയ്യാറാകണം. അവിടെ വരുമ്പോഴത്തേനും പുതിയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് കൃത്യമായിട്ട് സ്കൂൾ മേഖലയെ 5+3+3+4 എന്ന് തിരിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം. ആദ്യത്തെ 5 പ്രീ KG, LKG, UKG, 1-ാം ക്ലാസ്, 2-ാം ക്ലാസ്. അപ്പോൾ 2-ാം ക്ലാസ് വരെ KGയുടെ ഭാഗമാണ്, വിദ്യാലയത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമാണ്. അതാണ് ആദ്യത്തെ 5. രണ്ടാമത്തെ 3 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 3-ാം ക്ലാസ്സും 4-ാം ക്ലാസ്സും 5-ാം ക്ലാസ്സും. 5+3+3-ലെ 3-ാമത്തെ 3 എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 6, 7, 8. പിന്നീട് വരുന്ന 4, ആ 4 ആണ് 9, 10, 11, 12. CBSE എന്ന് ഈ ഒരു മാറ്റത്തിന് തയ്യാറാകും എന്നറിയത്തില്ല. ദേശീയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം മുന്നോട്ട് വെക്കുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ ഭാരതത്തിൽ 10-ാം ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഇനിയൊരു പൊതു പരീക്ഷ ഉണ്ടാവുകയില്ല. 10-ാം ക്ലാസ് സ്കൂൾ ബേസ്ഡ് എക്സാമിനേഷൻ ആയിരിക്കും. 9, 10, 11, 12 4 വർഷത്തിൽ 6 മാസത്തെ സെമസ്റ്ററിലേക്ക് മാറുകയും 12-ാം ക്ലാസ്സിൽ മാത്രമേ പൊതുപരീക്ഷ ഉണ്ടാവുകയുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ എന്താണ് ഈ മാറ്റം എന്ന് വന്നതിന് പ്രധാനമായിട്ട് ചിന്തിക്കുമ്പോൾ എന്തിനാണ് ഈ മാറ്റം എന്ന് ആഗ്രഹിക്കണം. നമ്മൾക്ക് നമ്മളുടെ നാടിൻ്റെതായ ഒരു തനത് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം മുന്നോട്ട് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ഇതിനു മുമ്പുണ്ടായിരുന്ന വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഭാരതത്തെ ദീർഘനാൾ ഭരിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന പല രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് സാംശീകരിച്ച ഒരു വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയമായിരുന്നു. ആ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയത്തിനകത്ത് അവരുന്നം വെച്ചിരുന്നത് സർക്കാർ ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥങ്ങളിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ക്ലറിക്കൽ തലത്തിൽ അവർക്ക് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും ക്ലറിക്കൽ വർക്കിനും ആളുകളെ വാർത്തെടുക്കുന്ന ഒരു വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ സമ്പ്രദായമായിരുന്നു. അതിൽ നിന്ന് മാറി ഭാരതത്തിൻ്റെ തനതായ ഇതിലേക്ക് പോകുമ്പോൾ പണ്ടൊക്കെ നമ്മളുടെ നാട്ടുകളിൽ ഗുരുകുല വിദ്യാഭ്യാസമായിരുന്നു. ഗുരുക്കന്മാരോടൊത്ത് താമസിച്ച് ഗുരുവിനോട് സംശയങ്ങൾ ചോദിച്ചായിരുന്നു വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ പഠിച്ചിരുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇതുവരെ എൻ്റെയും ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന രക്ഷിതാക്കളുടെയും കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ ടീച്ചറായിരുന്നു അറിവിൻ്റെ ആൾ. ടീച്ചർ വന്ന് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുകയും നമ്മൾ അതിനകത്ത് കേട്ടിരിക്കുകയും ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നു. ഇപ്പോൾ വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ മാറ്റത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് ആദ്യത്തെ 5 വർഷം വരുന്നതിനകത്ത് ആ 5 വർഷം പ്രധാനമായിട്ട് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന ടീച്ചിങ് മെത്തഡോളജി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പ്ലേ വേ മെത്തേഡാണ്. നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ഞാൻ പറയാറുണ്ട് ഒരു പ്രിൻസിപ്പൾ എന്ന നിലയിൽ, ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന മറ്റുള്ള പ്രിൻസിപ്പൾമാർക്കും അറിയാം, നമുക്ക് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ടെൻഷനുള്ള ഒരു ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ KGയും കിൻഡർ ഗാർഡനുമാണ്. വൈകുന്നേരം വീട്ടിൽ ചെന്ന് സ്കൂൾ ബസ്സിൽ നിന്ന് ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ കുട്ടിയോട് ആദ്യം അമ്മമാർ ചോദിക്കും, ഇന്ന് എന്നാ പഠിപ്പിച്ചു? ഇത് ചോദിക്കാത്ത പേരൻസ് ഒന്ന് കൈവക്കാവോ? വൈകുന്നേരം കുട്ടി വീട്ടിൽ വരുമ്പോഴത്തേന് ഇന്നെന്താ പഠിപ്പിച്ചതെന്ന് ചോദിക്കാത്ത പേരൻസ് വളരെ കുറവാണ്. എ ഫ്യൂ പേരൻസ്. അവർ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മേഖലയുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നവരായിരിക്കും അല്ലേ. നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും ചോദിക്കുന്നത് ഇന്നെന്ത് പഠിപ്പിച്ചു എന്നാണ് ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. കളിക്കേണ്ട പ്രായത്തിൽ കളിയിലൂടെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നേടാനുള്ള കൺസെപ്റ്റുകൾ പഠിപ്പിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഈ 5 വർഷത്തിൽ പ്രധാനമായിട്ടുള്ളത്. അവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഇത്രയും നാൾ പഠിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത് APPLE ആപ്പിൾ എന്ന രീതിയിലാണ്. അതിന് മാറ്റം വരികയും ഇവിടെ കണ്ടതുപോലെ ഫ്രൂട്ട്സ് ഡേ നടത്തുകയും എന്നിട്ട് ആപ്പിൾ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ പറയുകയും ആപ്പിളിൻ്റെ കളർ എന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിക്കുകയും ആ ആപ്പിളിൻ്റെ കളറിനോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ആ ആപ്പിളിൻ്റെ രൂപം എന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിക്കുക, അങ്ങനെ കൺസെപ്റ്റുകൾ പഠിപ്പിക്കുക പ്ലേ വേ മെത്തേഡിലൂടെ ആദ്യത്തെ 5 വർഷം. പിന്നീടുള്ള 3 വർഷം അത് ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ബേസ്ഡ് ലേണിങ്ങിൻ്റെയാണ്. കളിയിലൂടെയുള്ള കാര്യത്തിലൂടെ തന്നെ ഒരു കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് ഫീൽഡ് ട്രിപ്പിന് പോകുന്നു, കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് പുറത്തു പോകുന്നു, സ്പോർട്സ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആർട്സുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങളുമായിട്ട് അവരുടെ പാഠഭാഗങ്ങൾ ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ബേസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്. പിന്നത്തെ ഒരു 3 വർഷമുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ അത് ഹാൻഡ്സ് ഓൺ ലേണിങ്ങിൻ്റെയാണ്. പതുക്കെ ലാബിൽ കയറ്റുന്നു, അവരെ കൊണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ അവർ ഹാൻഡ്സ് ഓൺ ലേണിങ്ങിലൂടെ പഠിക്കുന്നു. ഇതിന് ശേഷമുള്ള അവസാനത്തെ 4 വർഷം അത് എക്സ്പീരിയൻഷ്യൽ ലേണിങ്ങിൻ്റെയാണ്. നമ്മളുടെ റിയൽ ലൈഫ് സിറ്റുവേഷനുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെടുത്തി നിത്യജീവിതത്തിന് ഭാഗമാകുന്ന രീതിയിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തെ ക്രമപ്പെടുത്തുന്ന എക്സ്പീരിയൻഷ്യൽ ലേണിംഗ് ആണ്. അവിടെ ക്രിട്ടിക്കൽ തിങ്കിങ് വരും, ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സോൾവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വരും. നമ്മളുടെ കാണാപ്പാഠം പഠിപ്പിച്ച് A+ മേടിക്കുന്ന സ്കീം നിന്നു എന്നാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം. നമുക്ക് A+ കിട്ടി ഫ്ലെക്സ് വെച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഉറക്കം വരാത്തൊരു കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ആയിട്ട് മലയാളികൾ മാറിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഏത് പോസ്റ്റ് കണ്ടാലും നമ്മൾ ഫ്ലെക്സ് വെക്കും. അവിടെ എല്ലാം ഫ്ലെക്സ് വെച്ച് നമ്മൾ നോട്ടീസ് അടിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് തൃപ്തി വരികയില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. പക്ഷേ ഈ A+ കിട്ടുന്ന എത്ര കുട്ടികൾ ജീവിതത്തിൽ വിജയിക്കുന്നു എന്നൊരു കണക്കെടുത്ത് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വളരെ ചുരുക്കമാണ്, അപൂർവമാണ്. അക്കാഡമിക് എക്സലൻസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ A+ അല്ല എന്ന് നമ്മൾ തിരിച്ചറിയേണ്ടിയിരിക്കുന്നു. അതിനുതകുന്നതാണ് പുതിയ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ നയം. അപ്പം ഇങ്ങനൊരു സമഗ്രമായൊരു മാറ്റത്തിന് തയ്യാറെടുക്കുമ്പോൾ വിദ്യാലയത്തോടൊപ്പം ഈ മാറ്റത്തിന് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നവരോടൊപ്പം നിൽക്കേണ്ട കടമ നമ്മളുടെ രക്ഷിതാക്കളുടെ സമൂഹത്തിനാണുള്ളത്. അതിൽ ആൽഫിൻ കുടുംബത്തിലെ, കുടുംബം എന്ന വാക്കിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം തന്നെ കൂടുമ്പോൾ ഇമ്പമുള്ളതാണ്. ആ ഇമ്പം ഇവിടെയുള്ള ഓരോ രക്ഷിതാക്കളിലും കാണാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരാൾ എന്ന നിലയിൽ ഞാൻ പറയട്ടെ, ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള മാറ്റങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ 21ാം നൂറ്റാണ്ടിൻ്റെ 21st സെഞ്ച്വറി സ്കില്ലിൻ്റെ ഗ്ലോബൽ സിറ്റിസനായി കുട്ടികളെ വാർത്തെടുക്കുന്ന മാറ്റങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും പിന്തുണ ആൽഫിൻ സ്കൂളിനുണ്ടാകുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. ഉണ്ടാകില്ലേ? ഉറപ്പാണോ? എന്നാൽ നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി അടിച്ചുണ്ടാകുമെന്നൊന്നൊന്ന് പറഞ്ഞേ. കാഞ്ഞിരപ്പള്ളിയുടെ സായം സന്ധ്യയിൽ 21ാമത് സ്കൂൾ വാർഷികം ആഘോഷിക്കുന്ന ആൽഫിൻ സ്കൂളിനെ എല്ലാവിധ ഭാവുകങ്ങളും ആശംസകളും. മുന്നോട്ടുള്ള വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾക്കും ആൽഫിന് എല്ലാവിധ പിന്തുണയും CBSE സിറ്റി കോർഡിനേറ്റർ എന്ന നിലയിലും ആൽഫിൻ്റെ ഒരു കുടുംബാംഗം എന്ന നിലയിലും നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം, ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
Thank you, sir, for your wise and informative words. I now request Reverend Father Augustine P. Kamala, the principal of AKJM Higher Secondary School, to kindly address the gathering.
Respected manager of the school, principal of the school, managers, principals, coordinators, parents, teachers, and my dear students. It's an honor and great joy for me to be part of this grand celebration, KRITAJNA. When a few teachers came to me and asked me to give a message in 1 minute, I wondered, what message will I be able to give in 1 minute? But the message was clear from this request. Annual Day is not a place to listen to so many long speeches or long messages, but that is a time to enjoy variety entertainments of the students. That is what you all are waiting, we all are waiting And that is what our students are waiting to perform their different talents. So in nutshell, if I say the message that I have to give, I would say it's a time to enjoy. Life is to enjoy. Please enjoy your life. When you are at your desk, when you fight with your books, enjoy that. When you are in the ground, when you play with the ball, enjoy your life. When you are in the garden, when you do various activities in the school or at home, enjoy your life. God has given us a life here in this world that is to enjoy. So, dear students, the only message that I would like to give is none other than enjoy. Enjoy your life fully. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir, for
Father.
the kind words. We request Maya ma'am for the coordinator of primary to do the felicitation.
Moving on to felicitate our guests for the evening, I invite our chairman, Mr. Sunil Thomas, and manager, Ms. Mary, to come onto the stage, escorted by Vinita ma'am. I now invite Mr. Ranjit Rajan, CBSE City Coordinator Kottayam, Principal of Sri Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Karikod, and convener of Central Sahodaya Conclave Kottayam to receive a small token of our gratitude. Thank you, sir. Inviting Reverend Dr. Matthew Paikar, Manager, Amalajyoti College of Engineering, to receive a token of our love. Inviting Ms. Lilikuti Jacob, Principal of Amalajyoti College of Engineering. Inviting Mr. James M.V. Principal D. Paul Mundakaim to receive a token of our love. Thank you, sir. Inviting Father Augustine Pidikamala, Principal, AKGM School, Kanjirapally, to receive a token of our love. It's a pleasure to have you here, Father. Inviting Sister Little Rose, Principal of St. Joseph's, Kundumbagam, to receive a small token of our gratitude. Thank you, Sunil sir and Mary ma'am. I now invite Founder Chairman of ALFEEN Public School, Mr. K.P. Shamsuddin, and former manager, Mr. Sharif Rahman, to come onto the stage to welcome our guests. Inviting Ms. Shiny Anthony, Principal of Garden School. Thank you, ma'am. Inviting Ms. Linu Subin, Manager of Tender Toes Play School. Thank you, ma'am. Inviting Ms. Tina Jose, Manager, Baby's Day Out, to receive a small token of our love. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vinita, ma'am.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Now I invite Junior School Leader Janaki Jaydev to propose the vote of thanks.
Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, born, or consumed. Happiness is a spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Honorable guest of the day, with a heart full of happiness, I, Janaki Jaydev, the junior school leader, stand before you to propose the vote of thanks for all who have come here and made this day a marvelous one. On behalf of everyone at ALFEEN, let me begin by thanking Mr. R. Ranjit, convener of Central Sahodaya Conclave Kottayam, for accepting our invitation and also for being a well-wisher of our school in words as well as deeds. I would also like to thank Reverend Father Augustine Pedigamala, Principal, AKJM Higher Secondary School, Kanjirapally, for coming here and providing us food for thought. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Lilikudi Jacob, Principal, Amal Jodi College, Kanjirapally. Sister Little Rose, Principal, St. Joseph's Public School and Junior College, Kundumbagam. Mr. Anthony Joseph, Correspondent, Garden School, Kanjirapally. Mrs. Shiny Anthony, Principal, Garden School, Kanjirapally. Mr. James M.V., Principal, DePaul Public School, Mundakayam. Mr. Subin Joseph, Director, and Mrs. Linu Abraham, Manager of Tender Toes Play School, Velichiani.
Mr. Jose K. Abraham, Director, and Mrs. Tina Jose, Founder of Baby's Day Out Daycare and Play School, Kundambagam. Let me express our gratitude to Mr. Geevarghese Titus, PTA President, and Mrs. Gigi Philip, Ward Member, for taking their time to come here and watch their program. I acknowledge your positive mindset in coming here. We are most honored to have a host of these wonderful individuals who holds a very important position but has been humble enough to accept our invitation. My sincere gratitude to our chairman, Mr. Sunil Thomas, for deciding to be our chairman and for being here with us in this celebration. Mary ma'am, you're an educator of a class apart, a connoisseur of art and creativity. Thank you for your persuasive words. I take this opportunity to thank Mr. K.P. Shamsuddin, the founder of our school. Sir, you're the reason for all of us being here, and I consider it an honor to express our gratitude to you for envisioning the citadel of educational excellence. I consider it my privilege to thank Mr. Sharif Rahman for the conscious support he has been giving us. Thank you, sir. Though inconspicuous, your deeds have been louder than your words, and we will always be obliged. How can I forget the guidance of our dear principal, Ms. Vinita G. Nair, has been giving us? Thank you, ma'am, for providing each one of us these many opportunities all the year round and as guiding us in exploring our potential. We are proud to be your students and indebted to you for molding us into confident stalwarts of ALFEEN. My sincere gratitude to all of our invited guests who have been extremely kind in accepting our invitation. How can I miss out on showering words of thankfulness to our former teachers who have taken the pains to come here and be of support to us? That was so kind of you. Dear parents, last but not the least, words are insufficient to acknowledge our indebtedness towards you. Your steadfast support and motivation have been instrumental in making us rise up to this level. We hope we have been able to rise up to your expectations. I would like to specially acknowledge our band and the master, Mr. Paul Varghese, who have taken tremendous efforts to welcome our guests. With deepfelt gratitude, I take this opportunity to thank our teachers, office staff, and support staff for everything you all have been to us. You have literally made school a home away from home. With a heart full of KRITAJNA, I bow my heads before you for your presence and blessings. Hope you would enjoy the cultural fiesta in store for you. Thank you.
Dear parents, as we come to the end of the formal session, we humbly request you to patiently wait till the end of the program when your wards will be handed over you from stage. The children will be handed over to you only after the end of the informal session. Please wait patiently. Thank you.
Feeling of gratitude is the core of our existence because it keeps us connected to the past, present, and future. Gratitude can do wonders because the joy we experience spreads to other people as well. KRITAJNA is part of our cultural framework itself. Developing an attitude of gratitude would be the beginning of a whole new world.
It takes us to a transformed world, a world which acknowledges the unity in diversity, the concomitance of the physical, the spiritual, and the astral. A world where everything is complementary, not egotistical. We should reach a stage of ultimate realization of the goodness of mankind in contrast to the nihilistic outlook that had overpowered the human mind. To attain this, we should explore the vast domains of gratitude which lies camouflaged. Gratitude, the fairest blossom which springs from this owl. From where should we start gratitude? Whom should we give it first? The answer is not so far. The person is in your home. To the woman in the home, the person behind each one, hers are the most creative and innovative ideas. She's the quick solver who solves any issue at home. Let her world expand. Let her fly beyond boundaries. To empower her, to empower the society.
Marriage. Is it a sacred code for her dreams to be imprisoned? Are dreams only yours? Is freedom a question on your part? Isn't she losing her wings to fly? You cannot survive even for a moment without freedom. And then, how do you expect her to be your slave? Back then, Ravana imprisoned Sita Devi in Ashokavana. Are you repeating the same epic today? She too has her own dreams and desires just like you. Let her wings also touch the horizon. Let her fly to her dreams. Let both of us fly together, and marriage be a path for that.
Human mind is influenced by and expressed through music. Music lifts our mood or even heals our emotions by obliging us to relive the past, examine the present, and voice our dreams. Our land is blessed to have gifted musicians, singers, and composers who made an unmatchable contribution to the world of music.
പുഴികിരതേ
இதயம் வரை நனகிறதே
ഉലാ പോകുമേഘം കനാ കാണുമേ
விழா காணுமே வானமே இளைய நிலா
பொழிகிறதே இதயம் வரை நனைகிறதே உலா போகுமே கனா காணுமே விழா காணுமே வானமே இளைய நிலா பொழிகிறதே இதயம் வரை நனைகிறதே
മൗനം വാങ്ങൂ ജന്മങ്ങൾ പുൽകും നിൻ
എന്നുള്ളിൽ മൗനമാകും ജന്മങ്ങൾ പുൽകുന്നിൻ നാഹം നൽകും
തോറും പേറി നീങ്ങും മേഘം മണ്ണിന്നേകും ഏതോ കാവ്യം
ഹംസങ്ങൾ പാടുന്ന ഗീതം തിരിയുമരുളേ
പൊൻവീണേ എന്നുള്ളിൽ മൗനം വാങ്ങൂ
ജന്മങ്ങൾ പുൽകുന്നിൻ നാഹം നൽകും
മണ്ണിൽ இந்த കാതിലെന്തേ ആരും വാഴ്കൾ കൂടുമോ
നിന്റെ കണ്ണി പാവകെன்றி ഏറെ സ്വരതം പാടുമോ
പെൺമയിന്റെ മണ്ണിൽ ഇമ്പമേതടാ
കണ്ണை മൂടി കനവിൽ വാഴുമാറിടാ
മണ്ണിൽ இந்த കാതിലെന്തേ ആരും വാഴ്കൾ കൂടുമോ
നിന്നെ കണ്ണി പാവകെன்றி ഏറെ സ്വരതം പാടുമോ
പെൺമയിന്റെ മണ്ണിൽ ഇമ്പമേതടാ
കണ്ണை മൂടി കനവിൽ വാഴുമാറിടാ
പൂവേ പുതിയൊരു പൂമ്പാറ്റിൻ പൂമുടി തൂവാൻ നിൻ പാദം പ്രണയ മനോരഥമേരാമിന്നൊരു പല്ലവി പാടാ
തൊട്ടാവാടി ചെണ്ടല്ല വെറുമൊരു മിണ്ടാ പെണ്ണല്ല പാടില്ല പാടില്ല പാടാത്തരവി പല്ലവി വേണ്ട നിന്നിലേ നിന്നിലൻ കവിതയായി മാറി ഞാൻ
പൂവേ പൂവേ പാലപ്പൂവേ വനമിത്തിരി കരളിൽ തായോ മോഹത്തിൻ മകരന്തം ഞാൻ പകരം നൽകാം
പണ്ടേ പണ്ടേ വാർമുകിൽ പണ്ടേ പലവട്ടം പാടിയതല്ലേ മനമെല്ലാം മധുരക്കനവായി മാറിപ്പോയി
മണികളിൽ നിറമുണ്ടോ മഞ്ഞോളം കുളിരുണ്ടോ ഒരു വട്ടം കൂടി ചൊല്ലാമോ
മനതിൽ കുടി മഞ്ഞായി മഞ്ഞിലകൾ മഞ്ഞിൽ പോയി മനവാസന നിന്നെ നെഞ്ചിൽ പോ சொல்ல ஒரு கன போதும் இளையர சொல்லை தாக்குவதென்றால் இன்னும் இன்னும் எனக்கொரு ஜென்மம் தீண்டும் என்ன சொல்ல போகிறான் अपना नाम कर लिया
हमने तो प्यार में ऐसा काम कर लिया
प्यार की राह में अपना नाम कर लिया
प्यार की राह में अपना नाम कर लिया आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हैं ज़बान पर
अच्छा
सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई तो क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हैं ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हैं ज़बान पर
अच्छा
सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई तो क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हैं ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई
തീരത്ത് ചായുന്ന നറുപൂജിൽ ഞാനുലച്ചു കുമാരി പെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അറിഞ്ഞാരാഗമാകുന്നു രാവിൽ തീരത്ത് ചായുന്ന നറുപൂജിൽ ഞാനുലച്ചു കുമാരി പെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അറിഞ്ഞാരാഗമാകുന്നു രാവിൽ വെള്ളി നിലാവിൽ വെൺപട്ടു ചൂടും ആറിപ്പൂമണി മാറി അല്ലികൾ പൂവിയ വെള്ളാമൽ പൂവുകൾ ആറിപ്പൂമണി നീട്ടുമ്പോൾ നാടൻ കാറ്റിൽ നറുമണം ലാ 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 രാവിൻ പൂത്തേ that we lost in the way where the things bring back all the memories. Oh, memories bring back you.
There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever, everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you when I know I will one day. Hey.
Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey. But everything will be alright. Oh, what the lessons say. Hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish for the clear, what's in us, for the things bring back all the memories. Oh, memories big and true. Toast to the ones that we need. Toast to the ones that we lost in the way, where the things bring back all the memories. Oh, memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. We are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we can see it. Give to the ones that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. Give to the ones that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come with me. The door's open on every day. If one has to rendezvous, all invited. This what we do, how we do. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, 'cause we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers. We make it happen, 'cause we can see it. Here's to the ones that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Here's to the ones that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. We are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we can see it. It's to the ones that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. It's to the ones that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
There is always a concern about Indian culture being displaced by Western culture and values. But there are certain universal values possessed by all human beings, irrespective of their race, religion, country, or color. Values such as peace, love, truth, humanity, generosity, gratefulness, etc. Our little ones of classes 1, 2, and 3 have put in their best to bring out the story of the smartest giant who later became the kindest giant and experienced the fruit of gratefulness.
Sit back and enjoy the musical, The Smartest Giant in Town.
George was a giant, the scruffiest giant in town. He always wore the same pair of brown sandals and the same old patched-up gown.
I wish I wasn't the scruffiest giant in town. I wish I looked as smart as everyone else. Look at everyone around me. They're all dressed so well.
One day, as he strolled along the town, he noticed a new shop.
Good morning. Is this a new shop or is it that I have never noticed?
Hi, George. Yes, we are new to this town. We hope to make everyone in this town very happy with our collection of smart clothes.
Oh wow, that is so nice. It is high time I bought some smart clothes for myself too. I think I'll buy a smart shirt, a smart pair of trousers, a smart belt, a smart stripy tie, some smart socks, and some smart shiny shoes. Now I'm the smartest giant in town.
George left his old clothes behind in the shop. He was about to go home when he heard a sound. On the pavement stood few giraffes who were sniffing sadly.
What's the matter? Why are you crying?
It's our necks. It's so very long and so very cold. I wish I had a long warm scarf.
There is no one here to help us.
Cheer up! It didn't match my socks anyway.
Thank you, George.
As George strode towards home, he sang to himself.
My tights a scarf for a Kanjirapally, but look me up and down, and the smartest tied it down.
George came to a river. On a boat stood few goats were bleating loudly.
What's the matter? It's our sail. It blew away in a storm. We are going to drown. We wish we had a new strong sail for our boat. Cheer up!
It kept coming untucked anyway.
Wow, this is such a magnificent sail.
Thank you, George.
George strode on, singing to himself.
My tights a scarf for a Kanjirapally, my shirt's on a boat that's a sail for boats. But look me up and down, and the smartest tied it down.
While walking by, George came to a tiny ruined house. Beside the house stood a white mouse with lots of baby mice. They were all squeaking.
What's the matter?
It's our house. It burned down. And now we have nowhere to live. We wish we had a nice new house.
Cheer up! It was giving me blisters anyway.
Thank you, George.
The mouse and her baby scrambled inside the shoe and it made a perfect home for them. George had to tiptoe along the way now, but he didn't mind. As he tiptoed, he sang to himself.
My tights a scarf for a Kanjirapally, my shirt's on a boat that's a sail for boats. My shoe is a house for a little white mice. But look me up and down, and the smartest tied it down.
Now, George came across a campsite. Beside a tent stood few foxes who were crying.
What's the matter?
It's our sleeping bags. We dropped it in a puddle. We wish we had warm, dry sleeping bag.
Cheer up! It was tickling my toes anyway.
Thank you, George.
The foxes snuggled into the socks. It made very fine sleeping bags. George tiptoed, singing to himself.
My tights a scarf for a Kanjirapally, my shirt's on a boat that's a sail for boats. My shoe is a house for a little white mice. My socks are made for sad horses. But look me up and down, and the smartest child in town.
George came to a big squelchy bog. Beside the bog stood few dogs who were howling.
What's the matter?
It's this bog. We need to get across. We keep getting stuck in the mud. We are never going to be able to get across.
We wish there was a safe dry path.
Cheer up! It was squashing my tummy anyway.
Thank you, George.
The belt made an excellent path. The wind started to blow, but George didn't mind. He tiptoed on, singing to himself.
My tights a shoe is a house for little white mice. My socks are bad for sad foxes. My head long for a crossing echo. But my socks are falling down, and the cold is shining down.
Suddenly, George felt sad and not at all smart. He thought to himself,
I have to go back to the shop and buy some more clothes. Oh no, the shop is closed. My gown, my dear old gown and sandals. I am the coziest giant in town.
Outside his front door stood all the animals he had helped, and they were carrying an enormous present. Open it, George, open it. Look inside the car, George. You gave us time to Kanjirapally. Your shirt's on a boat as a safe for gods. Your shoe is a house for little white mice. Your socks are meant for sad foxes. Your head belongs to a crossing echo. So here is a very fine crown to go with the sandals and gown of the finest bride in town. George was overwhelmed with happiness when he saw the kind gesture of all the animals he had helped along the way. George did not want to sit at home all alone, so he decided to take another stroll. On the way, he saw a group of children happily dancing, and George was more than excited to join them.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop that. Under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, yeah. So keep dancing. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Stop all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say. Got this feeling in my body.
Dear parents, please be informed that a food stall, we have arranged a food stall on the right side of the pavilion. There's a food stall on the right side of the pavilion. Please help yourself. Thank you.
Wow, what a wonderful performance. I wish I was as generous as the kindest giant in town. India is a land of rich cultural heritage, and it is rooted in the cultural generosity of the folk arts. Thus, the traditions, beliefs, and culture of a community are transmitted to the next generation through folk arts. A lot of changes has happened to the societies over years, yet we should always keep connected to the past. And the best way to do so is to keep alive the folk arts.
Get ready to get swayed along with the colorful peacock dancers of the south, the uncanny rhythms of the Sambalpuri of Odisha, the folk dancers of Tamil Nadu, the lively Bhangra of Punjab, the sensuous Kalbelia, the lively Garba of Gujarat, the folk dance of Rajasthan, and the powerful Lavani of Maharashtra.
झूमे गोरी घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे झूमे गोरी घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे शर्म छोड़ी थोड़ी थोड़ी नैनों की है बोले छोड़ी प्रेशर भी करने दे झूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी लटपट कमर दामिनी अधर रागिनी मेरे दर आई कैसे सज धज देखो मेरे पिया की सांवरी जिया से बावरी मेरे अंगना में देखो आज खिला है चाँद के बाजे धुन झम झम झमाते झम तो नाचे मन झम झम झमाते झम के बाजे धुन झम झम झमाते झम तो नाचे मन झम झम झमाते झम पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा
The injustice meted out to the indigenous tribes never seems to end. These forest dwellers often find themselves disempowered and oppressed. Raising their voice comes at the cost of their lives for many Adivasi activists.
Let's appreciate their resilience and sustainable way of life and stand in solidarity and allyship with the tribal people in the struggle for their rights.
കാലഘട്ടത്തിൻ്റെ മുന്നോട്ടുള്ള പ്രയാണത്തിലും പിന്നിലേക്ക് മാത്രം പോകാൻ വിധിക്കപ്പെട്ട ജനസമൂഹം, അടിമത്തത്തിൻ്റെയും അനീതിയുടെയും ഇര മാത്രമായവർ, നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ എന്നും പിന്തള്ളപ്പെട്ടവർ. ഈ വിഭാഗത്തിൻ്റെ ദീനരോധനത്തിൻ്റെയും അമർഷത്തിൻ്റെയും കാവ്യം, കവിതയ്ക്ക് കരുത്തിൻ്റെ, കലാപത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രഹരശേഷി നൽകിയ ശ്രീ കടമ്മനിട്ട രാമകൃഷ്ണൻ്റെ കുറത്തി, മലയാളത്തിൻ്റെ സൗന്ദര്യ സൗഭാഗ്യ ഗോത്ര സങ്കല്പങ്ങൾക്കൊപ്പം നവകാലത്തിൻ്റെ നിന്ദയും ആത്മഹർഷവും കുറ്റബോധവും വെറുപ്പും ഒരു വിലാപമായി നെഞ്ചടരുകളിൽ മായാത്ത മുദ്രകളാകേണ്ടതാണ്. പരിതാപകരമായ സാമൂഹിക ചുറ്റുപാടുകളിൽ നിന്നും ശ്വാസം മുട്ടുന്ന ഗാർഹിക അന്തരീക്ഷത്തിൽ നിന്നും സ്ത്രീ സമൂഹത്തിൻ്റെ വിമോചനത്തിനായി പോരാട്ടങ്ങൾക്കായി കരുത്തേകുന്ന ശ്രീ മുരുകൻ കാട്ടാക്കടയുടെ കനൽ പൊട്ട് ഇരു കവിതകളുടെയും ഹൃദയഹാരിയായ ദൃശ്യാവിഷ്കാരം.
മലഞ്ചൂരൽ മടയിൽ നിന്നും കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു, വിളഞ്ഞ ചൂരപ്പനമ്പു പോലെ കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു. കരിയിലാഞ്ചിക്കാട്ടിൽ നിന്നും കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു, കരിയിലാഞ്ചി വള്ളി പോലെ കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു. ചേറ്റുപാടക്കരയിൽ ഈറപ്പൊളിയിൽ നിന്നും കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു, ഈറ ചീന്തിയെറിഞ്ഞു കരി പോൽ കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു. വേട്ടനായ്ക്കടെ പല്ലിൽ നിന്നും വിണ്ടു കീറിയ നെഞ്ചുമായി കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു. മല കലങ്ങി വരുന്ന നദി പോൽ കുറത്തിയെത്തുന്നു. അരങ്ങത്തു മുൻനിരയിൽ മുറുക്കി തൊപ്പിയും ചുമ്മാ ചിരിച്ചും കൊണ്ടിടം കണ്ണാൽ കുറത്തിയെ കടാക്ഷിക്കും കരനാഥന്മാർക്കു നേരെ വിരൽ ചൂണ്ടി പറയുന്നു, നിങ്ങളെന്റെ കറുത്ത മക്കളെ ചുട്ടു തിന്നുന്നോ? നിങ്ങൾ അവരുടെ നിറഞ്ഞ കണ്ണുകൾ ചൂഴ്ന്നെടുക്കുന്നോ? നിങ്ങളോർക്കുക നിങ്ങളെങ്ങനെ നിങ്ങളായെന്ന്, നിങ്ങളോർക്കുക നിങ്ങളെങ്ങനെ നിങ്ങളായെന്ന്. കാട്ടുവള്ളിക്കിഴങ്ങു മാന്തിച്ചുട്ടു തന്നില്ലേ ഞങ്ങൾ, കാട്ടുചോലത്തെളിനീര് പകർന്നു തന്നില്ലേ? പിന്നെ പൂത്ത മാമരച്ചോട്ടിൽ നിങ്ങൾ കാറ്റുകൊണ്ടു മയങ്ങി, അപ്പോൾ കണ്ണു ചിമ്മാതവിടെ ഞങ്ങൾ കാവൽ നിന്നില്ലേ? കാട്ടുപോത്ത് കരടി കടുവ നേർത്തു വന്നപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ കൂർത്ത കല്ലുകളോങ്ങി നിങ്ങളെ കാത്തുകൊണ്ടില്ലേ? നിങ്ങളോർക്കുന്നോ? നിങ്ങളോർക്കുന്നോ? ഉഴവുചാലുകൾ കീറി ഞങ്ങൾ കൊഴുമുനയ്ക്കല് ഉറങ്ങി, ഞങ്ങൾ തളർന്ന ഞങ്ങളെ വലയിലാക്കി അടിമയാക്കി മുതുകു പൊള്ളിച്ചു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ തിമങ്ങിച്ചു. നിങ്ങള് ഭരണമായി പണ്ടാരമായി പല ജനപഥങ്ങൾ, കരിപുരങ്ങൾ, പുതിയ നീതികൾ, നീതിപാലകർ, കഴുമരങ്ങൾ, ചാട്ടവാറുകൾ, കൽത്തുറുങ്കുകൾ, കോട്ട കൊത്തളം, വയറുകാഞ്ഞു പദം പറയാനറിഞ്ഞുകൂടാ. അന്തിചായന് കാത്തുകൊണ്ടു വരണ്ടു വേലയിലാണ്ടു നീങ്ങുമ്പോൾ, വഴിയരികില് ആര്യവേപ്പിന് ചാഞ്ഞ കൊമ്പില് ചാക്കു തുണിയില് ചെളി പുരണ്ട വിരൽ കുടിച്ചു വരണ്ടുറങ്ങുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ പുതിയ തലമുറ ഇതിങ്ങനെ തലയതെങ്ങനെ നേരെയാകുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ പുതിയ തലമുറ ഇതിങ്ങനെ തലയതെങ്ങനെ നേരെയാകുന്നു. കരിനാഗക്കളമഴിച്ച കുറത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നു. കാട്ടുപോത്തിൻ വെട്ടുപോലെ, കാട്ടുവെള്ള പ്രതിമ പോലെ, മുളങ്കരുത്തിന് കൂമ്പുപോലെ കുറത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നു. മുളങ്കരുത്തിനു കൂമ്പുപോലെ കുറത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നു. വിൽക്കുവാൻ നിരത്തിവെച്ച പൈങ്കിളിയെ പോലെ ചിലർ വിറ്റുപോകുവാൻ വളർത്തിവെച്ചു പെൺകുരുന്നിനെ. വില കൊടുത്തു വാങ്ങി നമ്മളാടുമാടുകൾ, അതെങ്കിൽ വില കൊടുത്തു കൂടെ വിടും മകളെ നാം ചിലർ. വേട്ടയാടി കാട്ടുമൃഗം കൂട്ടിവെച്ച തീറ്റയെ കട്ടെടുത്തു തിന്ന പോൽ നികൃഷ്ടനീതി സ്ത്രീധനം. നാണമില്ലേ ആണതെന്നു പേരു ചൊല്ലുവാൻ നിനക്കു വേറൊരാൾ വിയർത്തതിൻ്റെ ഉപ്പു തിന്നു വാഴുവാൻ. നോവിനാൽ കരഞ്ഞിടുന്ന നേർമയിൽ ചിരിച്ചിടുന്ന നേടുവാൻ വിയർത്തിടുന്ന പച്ചയാൾ. എരിഞ്ഞു തീരുവാൻ അടുപ്പുകൊള്ളിയല്ല പെണ്ണവൾ, പടർന്നു കത്തിടേണ്ടതാണവർണ്ണതീക്കനൽ. എരിഞ്ഞു തീരുവാൻ അടുപ്പുകൊള്ളിയല്ല പെണ്ണവൾ, പടർന്നു കത്തിടേണ്ടതാണവർണ്ണതീക്കനൽ.
ഗോത്ര സംസ്കൃതിയുടെ ഊരും പൊരുളും പ്രകൃതിയുടെ ഭൂതകാല സ്മൃതികളിലേക്കുള്ള നിതാന്ത യാത്രയാണ്. ആദിമ ജനതയുടെ വന്യവും തീഷ്ണവും വിശുദ്ധവുമായ അരങ്ങലകളിൽ എരിഞ്ഞടങ്ങലിൻ്റെയും ഉയർത്തെഴുന്നേൽപ്പിൻ്റെയും വേദനകളും വിങ്ങലുകളും ആത്മഹർഷങ്ങളും തെളിഞ്ഞു നിൽക്കുന്നു. ആധുനിക മനുഷ്യൻ ചവിട്ടിമെതിച്ച ആദിവാസി ജനതയുടെ ഉർവരമായ ഹൃദയ നഭസിനു മുന്നിൽ ശിരസ് കുനിക്കുന്നു. കവിത കൊണ്ടും കിനാവ് കൊണ്ടും ചടുല താളങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ടും ഒരു ജനത തെളിച്ചെടുത്ത ജീവിത കാമനകളുടെ മഹാകാല വിശുദ്ധിക്കു മുന്നിൽ പ്രണാമം.
ഇമ്പിമുള്ള നാരകമുള്ളോ ശേഷമത മകനാരിക അസയ്യോ രാജരസയ്യാരോ രാജകുമാരക അസയ്യോ രാജരസയ്യാരോ രാജകുമാരക ಗುಳ್ಳ ಕುದಿರಿಕಣ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿಗ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಲೀಲೆ ಕುಟುಳ್ಳ ಗುಳ್ಳ ಕುದಿರಿಕಣ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿಗ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಲೀಲೆ ಕುಟುಳ್ಳ ಗುಳ್ಳ ಕುದಿರಿಕಣ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿಗ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಲೀಲೆ ಕುಟುಳ್ಳ ಗುಳ್ಳ ಕುದಿರಿಕಣ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಲೀಲೆ ಕುಟುಳ್ಳ ಗುಳ್ಳ ಕುದಿರಿಕಣ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ದಾರಿಗ ನಿನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಲೀಲೆ ದೇಶಂದಾಳೋ ರಾಜ ದೇಶಂದಾಳೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಗ ದೇಶಂದಾಳೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಗ ರಾಜಯ್ಯಯ್ಯೋ ರಾಜಯ್ಯಾರೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಗ ರಾಜಯ್ಯಯ್ಯೋ ರಾಜಯ್ಯಾರೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಗ
For the kind attention of parents, we humbly request you not to take your wards from their teachers before the entire program. Please wait for the end of the cultural programs. Thank you.
We dance for laughter, we dance for freedom, we dance for tears, we dance for fears, we dance for hope, we dance for everything and anything. Here's for those dancers who forget everything when they dance and make us forget everything when we watch.
Since the whole world has been in a football frenzy, here's something special for the football fans as well.
Girls, 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 girls. It's the calm. Girls, 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 girls. Marcus and Martina. Yeah.
Well, here we go again, another perfect 10. Sometimes we gotta let it out. I feel it all the time, they're always on my mind. They bring me up when I am down. With every smile, every look, I go crazy. Every girl in the world mesmerized me. There's a million things I should have done, but I can't help it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Going up and down and spinning round and round, I love it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've been looking at girls, 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 girls. Girls, 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 girls. I've been looking at girls, 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 girls. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I've been looking at girls. What would life be without them? High heels, crazy curves, red at the bottom. So I thank God that we got them. Sometimes we try a little too hard, like pardon me. One time for the true treasure, two times for the one to bring the true pressure. Got my mind on these girls, you the real gift. Wouldn't be nothing without, that's a real shit. abusadamente, abusadamente. Mas só que a profissão das minas é abusadamente, ela vai batendo, ela vai sentando, ela vai quicando. Ela vai batendo, ela vai quicando, ela vai sentando. Abusadamente ela vem batendo, pum, pum, ela vem quicando, pum, pum, ela vem tremendo, pum, 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 pum. Abusadamente, abusadamente. Aumenta essa porra aí, é tudo na conta.
Yeah. Young Money, Nicki Minaj, Justin. Show you off. Tonight I wanna show you off. What you got? A billion could've never bought. We gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight. I wanna show you all the finer things in life. So just forget about the world we young tonight. I'm coming for ya, I'm coming for ya. 'Cause all I need is a beauty and a beat who can make my life complete. It's all about you when the music makes you.
None of these toys on lease to made your whole year in a week too, yeah. Main bitch out of your league too, side bitch out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks of table come from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces. Now she clean up with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. Switch on my car, I kill anything. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Let a nigga back in, legend on the fall, took the year like a bandit. Buy mama a crib in a brand new wagon. Now she hit the grocery shop looking lavish. Star Trek roof and the rate to con. Girls get loose when they hear the song. 100 on the dash, get me close to God. We don't pray for love, we just pray for cause. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks of table come from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces. Now she clean up with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. Switch on my code, I kill anything. They told him, don't you ever come around again. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it, beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be tough, better do what you can. So beat it, but you wanna be there, just beat it, beat it. Just beat it, just beat it, just beat it.
Just as there are universal values that are supposed hold together the entire world, there are certain unqualified rules that are supposed to be followed.
When each person is really aware about his or her role and act accordingly, we are portraying what Shakespeare meant when he said, "All the world's a stage and all men and women merely players. They have their exits and entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts."
And the stage here is open to the silent storytellers to recite the stories of family bond and patriotism.
Art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Here, this night is a culmination of art. Let's have a journey through the mountains where art is cool as breeze and swift like the wind.
Coming down, we hear the chilangas of the dancers. Their feet write stories. To cool our mind, we have Sufism there, expressing all their feelings. The loud voice of the music reminds us of all our life experiences, happy and sad. Last to the life, we breathe, we enjoy.
See where all can an art reach. Art defines our life. Let's pay tribute to all the art forms worldwide.
लहरों में खोई हूँ बूंदे यार जैसे, तारों में चमके जिसकी दो आंखें मैं ही तो हूँ ना, झरनों में गाँव में झीलों से बोलूं आके तू सुनना। ni sa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ni sa ni ri sa sa ni sa da pa ma sa sa ni sa pa ma ga sa sa ni sa ma ga ri sa ri ni pa sa ni da pa ma ga ri gum sum guppachu gum sum guppachu gum sum guppachu gum sum guppachu hal chal go ge cheri go se hele chup hal chal go ge cheri go se guppachu pyare pyare chehre par se ishara dikhane aankhon mein chhne fasna bas pyar हमसे हो रही ना तुम शर्मा कैसे हमसे हो रही ना तुम शर्मा कैसे हमसे कहना ही क्या ये नैनिक अनजान से जो मिले चलने लगे मोहब्बत के जैसे ये सिलसिले अरमान ऐसे दिल में खिले जिनको कभी मैं न जानूं वो हमसे हम उनसे कभी ना मिले कैसे मिले दिल न जानूं अब क्या करें क्या नाम ले कैसे उन्हें मैं पुकारूं
दिल धड़क धड़क गया अटक अटक ना माना लटकाई रे उलझ गए कैसे कोई हट गया मन से लिपट अनजाना वो नीले अंग सा रूप रंग लगी सगल समाधि प्रेम भंग अंग अंग फिर मन मदंग और तंग तंग में संग संग और खाना मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके तन बहकेगा तेरे रंग रंग तेरे रंग रंग मन महकेगा तन बहकेगा
As we have come to the end of our annual day celebration, as well as the end of the year, let us all uplift our spirit by thinking about the little acts of gratitude which has been received and given. Gratitude is not just about what you say, but more about what you do.
It can be respecting our values and traditions, protecting the environment, acknowledging our parents' wishes, being kind to the needy, treating each other with respect, and being indebted to the Panch Bhuta, the basis of all creation.
We can now relax and look back at those instances where we have enjoyed the magical virtue as well as the opportunities we have missed out. Let the journey begin today with a grateful heart. Let us all rise up for the national anthem.
Parents, please be seated. The children will be brought to the stage by the teachers in charge of each program. Please be seated. You can collect your awards from the stage. We request you to be please seated there.